Welcome, race fans from around the world. Thank you for tuning in to Formula Diecast Racing for our first race event, the Devil's Backbone Inaugural Invitational. It has been a long and painstaking process to get this track up and completed in order to start racing. If you enjoy the track, please consider subscribing and following us as additions are added to the track. The lineup for Group 1 is as follows. Mike Mays of RTR Diecast Racing. Lucas driving for Widowmaker Racing. Mr. Rock and Roll driving for Civil Unrest Racing. Baby Girl of 4-6 Racing. The Mad Tinker driving for Mad Tinker Racing. Billy Bob driving for Formula Diecast Racing. Big Romy driving for Riviera Racing. Let me tell you about a few events coming up. If you are a fan of high-speed motorsports, then there is little doubt you have heard of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, where the competitors attempt to drive the farthest the fastest for 24 hours. On April 1st, we will be doing the opposite. The first annual 24 Seconds of Lemons, where driving safe and slow will help you win. Drivers will attempt to set the slowest time across the finish line. Tune in on April 1st for that event. A long time ago, on a track not so far away, if you are a Diecast fan and a Star Wars fan, then tune in to May 4th Be With You race on May 4th of 2021. This will be the Diecast celebration of Star Wars. For more info on entering, please check out our event listing on redlinederby.com. Deadline for entry is April 21st of 2021. Mike Mays will be driving the number 5 1968 Mercury Cougar for RTR Diecast Racing, weighing in at 44 grams. Well, it appears that Mike Mays is lined up and ready to go. And he gives the crowd a little tail slide as he crosses the finish line. Well, the first official run down the track is done by Mike Mays with a time of 9.23 seconds. And Mike Mays finishes his second run in 9.11 seconds. We have a new record. Mike Mays is lined up for his last run of the day. Can he beat his 9.11 second time? Another 9.11 second time for Mike Mays. Next up is Lucas from Widowmaker Racing. He is driving the Goldilocks, a Bentley Continental GT weighing in at 39 grams. Lucas drifts across the finish line with a time of 11.01 seconds. And now for Lucas's second run. It looks like Lucas let off the gas right at the finish line and pulls on over, setting a time of 11.10 seconds. A better time this go round with 11.04 seconds. But could someone please tell him he can't park there? Next up, first of Civil Diecast Racing's drivers, it's Mr. Rock and Roll. He's going to try to set the top speed run today in a 1959 Plymouth Fury, weighing in at 43 grams. Oh, and he rolls it going through the campgrounds. Is this where the roll in rock and roll comes from? Second attempt for Mr. Rock and Roll. And he rolls it again! Another DNF for Sir Rock and Rolls a Lot. Third and final attempt to put a time on the board. Oh, I think I know what's happening. He sees that pink Barbie camper and wants to go party with them instead. Mr. Rock and Roll posts a track time of DNF. Next up, Baby Girl of 4-6 Diecast Racing. Baby Girl will be driving the heavy-hitting Blueberoo, weighing in at 80 grams. The Blueberoo is a Subaru WRX STI 22B. 4-6 Diecast Racing came all the way from Alaska to try to set the fast time. I'm sure Baby Girl will be pushing this heavily modded STI to its limit to make this trip worth it. Baby Girl's first run ties with Mike Mays at 9.11 seconds. The Blueberoo just went on 2 wheels through Hunter Valley, but crosses the line in 9.19 seconds. I guess going on 2 wheels is not the fastest option. Look at that 4-wheel drift as, oh, she's in the river. She's in the river. Let's see that again. That's an amazing drift, but it looks like the front end catches as she rides the gutter, Initial D style, and spins her into the river. We'll be right back while crews fish her out. Want to get on the race action too? Head over to redlinederby.com to get more info. Catch up on all the highlights of diecast racing from around the world. The DSPN report can be found on Chaos Canyon's YouTube channel for great outlaw diecast racing from New Zealand. Welcome back. Crews have Baby Girl and Blueberoo out of the Big Thompson River, but Baby Girl will be receiving a did not finish for her third attempt. Baby Girl will be tied with Mike Mays with 9.11 second runs. Next up, we have the Mad Tinker driving the Bear for Mad Tinker Racing. The Bear is a Ford Mustang SSP and weighs in at 45 grams. Oh no, another rollover. This time right before the finish line. Are we sure Mr. Rock and Roll isn't driving that car? What a bummer for Mad Tinker receiving a did not finish for his first run. Maybe the second run will have a better ending. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Is he alright? Let's see it again. Look how many times he flips it. Is he alright? A better question, are the Bugattis alright? That's 2 DNFs for Mad Tinker. Will this run be successful? The Mad Tinker sets his first and only time of 9.23 seconds. Our next driver will be Billy Bob of Formula Diecast Racing. He's driving Big Ben, a Bentley Continental GT weighing in at 40 grams. Oh, Billy Bob, that didn't look good. Let's try that again. Billy Bob set a time of 12.15 seconds and just parks it right there. What is the deal with the Bentleys parking in the middle of the road? And Billy Bob's next time is 12.18. But would someone please tell him he can't park there? Next up is our last racer of the day. It's Big Ronnie. He is driving for Rivera Racing in the Family Wagon. The Family Wagon is a 1970 Chevelle SS wagon. He must have the whole family there because the car weighs 97 grams. Whoa, that family can fly! 9.04 seconds, a new track record. I'm real curious if that's the fastest time they can get. Let's watch and see. Whoa, they just crashed and bounced right off of the track into the void. Luckily, they seem to have survived the void just in time for their final run. And they just broke the wrong record with a sub-9 second run, 8.20 seconds. Wow, I can't wait to see what the other competitors in the other groups will run. Congratulations, Big Romy, for setting the top time of 8.2 seconds. The real question is, will anyone else beat his record? Tune back in to Formula Diecast Racing to find out.
Number 5.